Yo, what's up? Homebodies, what's up? Hey, listen, it is 9:49. I know that I said 9:30. I am getting better. Hey, I was almost on time, man. Listen, what's been up with y'all? How's your week been, baby? It is holiday season. No matter what religion it is that you have, or if you don't have one, it's whatever. I wish you nothing but the best during this season. Okay. And even after this season. Like y'all know how we rocking. What's good with y'all tonight? Now I am not expecting a lot of people to watch this. I'm not. I'm not. And it is simply because y'all might mess around and learn something. Yeah, yeah. And I know that y'all are wondering right now, like, why is like so the topic of this show, right, is we're gonna go over the ballot or the bullet. My absolute favorite, like, and I'm getting straight to the point, right? That is my absolute favorite speech by Malcolm X. It is. And I am going to break down why it is. And it might surprise you. It might. Um, but before we get to that, I early this week on Facebook, and shout out to all the people that are following me and supporting me on Facebook. I love y'all so much. All right, I appreciate y'all. Earlier this week, I actually made a post, and I had a quite a bit of feedback on it, and the post was entitled "Do Cause there I've heard it like I don't know. I am a plus size woman, but this is what the rumor is. They say that men that don't have much money or broke men or whatever, they date only plus size women. That is, they, you know what I'm saying, they date them because they, you know what I'm saying. It's so many rumors why they do that. They say that they date the big girls, they date a big one, whatever, because uh they're broke and they can't do any better, and there is a whole lot of theories. Here's my theory, right, on why it is that I think that men with less money pursue big women, or and also in contrast to the reason why I think that men that are established go after women that are not plus size. Okay, so here is my theory, right? Y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? So I'm just gonna drop this gem on you, right? So men that have a little bit more money are in circles, right? With people that have more money, women as well. And when you have more money, you can afford to eat better. People with money are not really eating McDonald's every day. They're not. I would suggest y'all, even if y'all don't have the money, not eat McDonald's every day, because I don't even think that's food. I don't even think it's food. I really don't. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you, right. So I actually got this, right, and I was just so embarrassed because I didn't want nobody to think that I actually ate at McDonald's. But it is so cute. It's like the little nugget thing, Happy Meal thing. I don't know, but men with money. I'm sorry, I totally went left field. Men with money are around, they can afford to eat better, and they're around women that can afford to eat better as well. And so if you can afford to eat better, you're exercising, they have a tendency to take better care of themselves, and that's why, and that's all they see. So that's why they go after the smaller women. Like, I don't think that it's malicious, is people are trying to make it out to be, and it's always somebody trying to be malicious in today's society. It is really, really weird. Pineapples, I detest your favorite influencer. There, I said it. I don't like them. I am the anti-influencer. But I just remember what I was getting ready to say. I'm not sure if I played that off well enough because I totally forgot what I was getting ready to say earlier. But I know that y'all are wondering right now, right? Because again, the title of this show is "The Ballot or the Bullet." My favorite speech by Malcolm X. Why, essence, are you wearing a Chuck Norris hat? Because this is also deceptively unique. All right, listen. I had to do that little plug in right there because Essence Reigns is on a mission to bring back the black family. But baby, deceptively unique is a movement. It's a movement, baby. So here is what we're gonna do. Right before I start this, I'm gonna share the screen right now. Hold on, let me pull that up. Uh I also next week I'm gonna start a chat and or I'm gonna give my theory on the saying that the good die young. And if the good die young, Auntie Essence has a theory on exactly why that might be. Okay. And listen, so this is the Saturday before Christmas. Again, oh my, whatever it is that you believe in, happy holidays. Like I love whatever it is that brings families together. All right. So we gonna start and this the music playing in the background. This is Afro lo-fi music. It is super fire. I don't own the rights to any of this disclaimer, but it is just really, really dope music. If you ever just want to vibe and just chill. But let's do this. I am going to share my screen and we gonna break down the ballot or the bullet. And I'm not even sure if they're gonna try to get me for copyright, but because they be trying to stop our messages and stuff. But we gonna see. Let's see.
Mr. Moderator, Reverend Cleave,
Hold on, Mr.
brothers and sisters, and friends, and I see some enemies. In fact, I think we'd be fooling ourselves if we had an audience this large and didn't realize that there were some enemies present. This afternoon, we want to talk about the ballot or the bullet. The ballot or the bullet explains itself.
The fact that hold on, wait a minute. The fact that he said that enemies present. I don't know if y'all realize that every time there has ever been any type of organization of black people, any type of unity, any type of centering about gathering of there is always some type of infiltration. Always. It is always, and that's what he means when he speaks of enemies. Let's continue.
But before we get into it, since this is the year of the ballot or the bullet, I would like to clarify some things that refer to me personally concerning my own personal position. I'm still a Muslim. That is, my religion is still Islam.
Okay.
My religion is still Islam. I still credit Mr. Muhammad for what I know and what I am. He's the one who opened my eyes. And
Listen, so I would like to say that I started waking up when and I'm not Muslim. Uh but I started waking up when I watched Hidden Colors, the first one. Changed my life forever. Now, I always had a undying thirst for knowledge, but Hidden Colors was different. And it showed me that there was a whole plethora of our history that I had never been taught. And doggone it, I had to learn it. But I digress. Let's continue.
At present, I'm the minister of the newly founded Muslim Mosque Incorporated, which has its offices in the Teresa Hotel right in the heart of Harlem. That's the Black Belt in New York City. And when we realize that Adam Clayton Powell is a Christian minister, he has the Abyssinia Baptist Church, but at the same time, he's more famous for his political struggling. And Dr. King is a Christian minister from Atlanta, Georgia, or in Atlanta, Georgia, but he's become more famous for being involved in the civil rights struggle. There's another in New York, Reverend Galamison. I don't know if you've heard of him out here.
Hey, listen, y'all go follow Mom's Always Right Media. That was her just calling. I don't know if y'all heard that, but y'all go follow Mom's Always Right Media. Listen, Jelene, girl, I'm live. I'm gonna hit you back when it's over with. I got you.
Here, he's a Christian minister from Brooklyn, but has become famous for his fight against the segregated school system in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Reverend Cleave, right here, is a Christian minister here in Detroit. He's the head of the Freedom Now Party. All of these are Christian ministers. All of these are Christian ministers, but they don't come to us as Christian ministers. They come to us as fighters in some other category. I'm a Muslim minister. The same as they are Christian ministers, I'm a Muslim minister. And I don't believe in fighting today in any one front, but on all fronts. In fact, I'm a black nationalist freedom fighter.
Okay. And this is when, listen. So this is when I first discovered the term. We gonna let this rock. This is when I first discovered the term Black nationalism, and I have been fascinated with the concept, with this theory, with this probability, this possibility, ever since.
Islam is my religion, but I believe my religion is my personal business.
Yeah. Agreed, which is why I have never stated my religious preferences. And I won't. One, I'm not an influencer. But I digress. Let's continue.
It governs my personal life, my personal morals. And my religious philosophy is personal between me and the God in whom I believe. Just as the religious philosophy of these others is between them and the God in whom they believe. And this is best this way. Were we to come out here discussing religion, we'd have too many differences from the outstart, and we could never get together. So today, though Islam is my religious philosophy, my political, economic, and social philosophy is black nationalism. You and I... As I say, if we bring up religion,
hold up. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to in Patu. Listen, I'm not sure. Hold on, let me subscribe to. That's horrible. My bad. Listen, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to them because they are the ones that did the annotations and the subtitles, and it is phenomenal. And I'm appreciative of this. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe.
Differences, we'll have arguments, we'll never be able to get together. But if we keep our religion at home, keep our religion in the closet, keep our religion between ourselves and our God. But when we come out here, we have a fight that's common to all of us against the enemy who is common to all of us. The political philosophy of black nationalism only means that the black man should control the politics and the politicians in his own community.
I don't think y'all understood that. He said the black man. Hold on, let's because I don't want to misquote him. Hold on.
The philosophy of black nationalism only means that the black man should control the politics and the politicians in his own.
Should control the politics and the politicians in his own community. Only way you can do that is if it's one of you, black men, my kings. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm need for y'all to step up because it's in y'all. It's in y'all. Yes, it's in y'all. I'm need for y'all to step up. Let's continue.
Community. The, the time when white people can come in our community and get us to vote for them so that they can be our political leaders and tell us what to do and what not to do is long gone.
Now, I would tell y'all because this speech was made in 1964. When he said "long gone," when I say I started crying because it's not long gone. We still going through this. We are, and it is because we are not even aware of why it is that we're in the situation that we're in right now. We don't know anything about our history, that we are in the same situation right now. It's actually worse right now than we were back then, because at least we knew a little bit more of our history. We had a whole lot more fight in us than we do right now. We acting real Neanderthalish. I digress.
By the same token, the time when that same white man, knowing that your eyes are too far open, can send another Negro into the community, get you and me to support him so he can use him to lead us astray, those days are long gone.
Doggone it, they not. They not. We had one good one, man. We had one good one, and they took him out. I swear, man, they took out the Godfather, Kevin Samuels, man. Like R.I.P. the Godfather, man. Like I miss Kevin Samuels because he was a movement, and they had in my theory. I'm sorry. Now I know a lot of people think that he died by whatever they said. That yeah, listen, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all, at all, at all. But I digress. And we haven't had that type of leadership. He wasn't Malcolm X. Don't get it twisted. But he was different, and he was stirring up trouble. Good trouble.
The political philosophy of black nationalism only means that if you and I are going to live in a black community, and that's where we're going to live, because as soon as you move into as soon as you move out of the black community into their community, it's mixed for a period of time, but they're gone, and you're right there all by yourself.
We're not going to talk about you know what? We're not going to talk about it this episode, the housing market and the disparities and the hardships that they place upon black people, so to help limit or discourage black ownership. That's for another episode, but we all gonna get into that because we don't. You know what?
We must understand the politics of our community. And we must know what politics is supposed to produce. We must know what part politics play in our lives. And until we become politically mature, we will always be misled, led astray, or deceived or maneuvered into supporting someone politically who doesn't have the good of our community at heart. So the political philosophy of black nationalism only means that we will have to carry on a political program of re-education, to open our people's eyes, make us become more politically conscious, politically mature. And then we will, whenever we get ready to cast our ballot, that ballot will be cast for a man of the community who has the good of the community at heart. And the economic philosophy of black nationalism only means that we should own and operate and control the economy of our community. You would never find, you can't open up a black store in a white community. White man won't even patronize you. And he's not wrong. He got sense enough to look out for himself. And
I don't think I heard that. Hold on, let me continue. And then I'm going to.
You who don't have sense enough to look out for yourself.
Listen, I'm just going to leave it like that, man. Every single dollar, I'm break every single dollar that y'all spend outside of the neighborhood that you're in is money that could be going into your community. It's so many Black entrepreneurs in our community. We got to support them. And we got to encourage more business ownership. I would like to, and I saw it. Uh, there are a lot of Black awards, local Black awards that are going on, and they are recognizing businessship and leadership skills and people within the Black community. I love that. If I can ever get a hold of that, I am going to share that and because we got to celebrate us. We don't do enough of us. We don't encourage enough of us, and that is what you know. What I'm gonna let him talk. I'm gonna let him talk, but that's what he's talking about. Stuff like that. I'm just trying to translate it in a way that you'll understand, that'll relate to you, that'll make sense.
The white man is too intelligent to let someone else come and gain control of the economy of his community. But you will let anybody come in and control the economy of your community, control the housing, control the education, control the jobs, control the businesses under the pretext that you want to integrate. No, you're out of your mind.
So I don't know if y'all heard what he said, but I have a tendency to be able to read between the lines. And we at one point we control everything that he just spoke of. We don't do any of that now. At one point, I don't know if y'all heard that. Like I gotta go. Dr. Umar Johnson repeated 2 times, right? At one point, we we did all of those things. Hold on, I'm a replay it, and I don't even know if we gonna be able to get through this whole video, man. That I would get to the gist of it.
The white man is too intelligent to let someone else come and gain control of the economy of his community. But you will let anybody come in and control the economy of your community, control the housing, control the education, control the jobs, control the businesses under the pretext that you want to integrate. No.
So it's like it's the pretext that you want to integrate, which means that we were segregated and we had all of that control. We had all of that control and we wanted to integrate. I'm gonna give my opinion on that a little bit later too.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Hold on, everything is always deceptively unique. I am definitely a conspiracy theorist.
The economic philosophy of Black nationalism only means that we have to become involved in a program of re-education to educate our people into the importance of knowing that when you spend your dollar out of the community in which you live, the community in which you spend your money becomes richer and richer. The community out of which you take your money becomes poorer and poorer. And because
so I heard this, I almost started testifying.
These Negroes who have been misled and misguided are breaking their necks to take their money and spend it with the man. The man is becoming richer and richer, and you're becoming poorer and poorer. And then what happens?
This was in 1964, man. We still ain't stopped spending our dollar outside the community. And do you wonder why we living in poverty? We're not doing good. The majority of us. We gotta do better. And you know what? We are gonna do better. We're doing better right now. We're educating ourselves. We are. We are. I don't care what nobody say. I know this might not get a whole lot of views, but I'm not gonna give up on us. If I can wake up and educate myself to what is really going on in this country, so can y'all. I'm not gonna give up on us, on man. I'm just not. I'm not. This is Big Mama energy. Big Mama would never. I got y'all. I love y'all. I digress. Let's continue.
Community in which you live becomes a slum. It becomes a ghetto. The conditions become run down. And then you have the audacity to complain about poor housing in a rundown community. Why, you run it down yourself when you take your dollar out. And you and I are in a double trap, because not only do we lose by taking our money someplace else and spending it, when we try and spend it in our own community, we're trapped because we haven't had sense enough to set up stores and control the businesses of our community. The man who's controlling the stores in our community is a man who doesn't look like we do. He's a man who doesn't even live in the community. So you and I, even when we try and spend our money in the block where we live or the area where we live, we're spending it with a man who, when the sun goes down, takes that basket full of money in another part of the town.
Listen, like he is preaching.
So we're trapped, double trapped, triple trapped. Anywhere we go, we find that we're trapped. And every kind of solution that someone comes up with is just another trap. But the political and economic philosophy of black nationalism, the economic philosophy of black nationalism shows our people the importance of setting up these little stores and developing them and expanding them into larger operations. Woolworth didn't start out big like they are today. They started out with a dime store and expanded and expanded and expanded until today they're all over the country and all over the world, and they're getting some of everybody's money.
Listen, this is so powerful right here. What he is saying is you basically, you don't have to be great to start, but you got to start to be great, right? Like, and Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't. Rome was definitely not built in a day. And Black folks, man, I love us, but we feel like we open up business on day one, right? On day two, we supposed to be filthy, stinking rich. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It's not realistic. It's not. It's not. And if we actually sit down and study business, we'll understand that. I digress.
Now, this, what you and I in General Motors, the same way, didn't start out like it is. It started out just a little rat race type operation. And it expanded until today is where it is right now. And you and I have to make a start. And the best place to start is right in the community where we live. So our people not only have to be re-educated to the importance of supporting black business, but the black man himself has to be made aware of the...
So hold on, he said re-educated to supporting black business. I listen though, every time I have watched this speech, I don't know how many times, but every time I see it, I enjoy something new. Malcom X is phenomenally intelligent. And really, this is I'm sorry that I'm gonna go back to that. Hold on, let me go right back.
Well, and they're getting some of everybody's money. Right. Now, this, what you and I in General Motors, the same way, didn't start out like it is. It started out just a little rat race type operation. And it expanded until today is where it is right now. And you and I have to make a start. And the best place to start is right in the community where we live. Yeah. So our people not only have to be re-educated to the importance of supporting black business.
So this is something that still exists today. We don't support each other. We have a crab in a bucket mentality. We would rather sit up there and tear each other down. Talk about it ain't this, it ain't that, it ain't this, whatever it may be. instead of supporting each other, because at least they started. Are you mad because you didn't start? And if you are mad because you didn't start, because be real with yourself, right? If you are mad because you didn't start, why won't you start? Because you are fully able to start. Get out of your way. I don't even know who I'm talking to right now, but I feel like I'm preaching to somebody. Get out of your way. Stop hating on whatever it is that they doing. Okay, and do your thing. I digress.
But the black man himself has to be made aware of the importance of going into business. And once you and I go into business, we own and operate at least the businesses in our community. What we will be doing is developing a situation wherein we will actually be able to create employment for the people in the community. And once you can create some employment in the community where you live, it will eliminate the necessity of you and me having to act ignorantly and disgracefully, boycotting and picketing some cracker someplace else, trying to beg him for a job.
That was fire. Hold on. Listen. Why would you want to beg anybody? The power that exists within you. You are kings and queens. And I know people like, oh, what is it like everybody would you call this person a king? What I speak, I don't mean it literally, I mean it figuratively, meaning that we are more than what we think we are. We are. And keep watching. Like I said, man, like Deceptively Unique is a movement. And as this movement of conspiracy theories go through, we are going to find out just who we are.
Anytime you have to rely upon your enemy for a job, you're in bad shape. He is your enemy. Anytime, you wouldn't be in this country if some enemy hadn't kidnapped you and brought you here. On the other hand, some of you think you came here on the Mayflower.
Listen, so I got some conspiracy theories about that because I don't think we came here on no ship at all. I don't think we. I digress. Hey, man, you know it's always Deceptively Unique.
So as you can see, brothers and sisters, today, this afternoon, it's not our intention to discuss religion. We're going to forget religion. If we bring up religion, we'll be in an argument. And the best way to keep away from arguments and differences, as I said earlier, put your religion at home, in the closet. Keep it between you and your God. Because if it hasn't done anything more for you than it has, you need to forget it
anyway. Listen, facts. This nigga spitting. Facts.
Whether you are a Christian or a Muslim or a nationalist, we all have the same problem. They don't hang you because you're a Baptist, they hang you because you're black. They don't attack me because I'm a Muslim, they attack me because I'm black. They attack all of us for the same reason. All of us catch hell from the same enemy. We're all in the same bag, in the same boat. We suffer political oppression, economic exploitation, and social degradation. All of them from the same enemy. The government has failed us. You can't deny that. Anytime you live in the 20th century, 1964, and you walking around here singing, "We shall overcome," the government has
failed. Listen.
This is part of what's wrong with you. You do too much singing.
Listen, man. So I am going to, because this is a long speech, and I know I am not going to hold y'all attention throughout the duration of this speech. So, if any of this was resonating with you, like it resonated with me, right? Go watch the full speech because it is dope. It is dope. I learned so much because what it is I listened to what it is that he said, and this was in 1964. And I compared that to the current state of the black community. And oh my goodness, I think it was like 2020 that I watched this, right? And I was like, why are we still in the same predicament? And if you think about it, us in totality right now, we are worse off right now than we were back in 1964. So this speech fascinated me. And I think what fascinated me the most and what I appreciated about this speech the most is we had a black man that was brave enough, that was strong enough, because our men are strong. We not strong. Black women are not strong. I'm sorry. That is an insult. We are not strong. We're not. We are resilient as heck, but we're not strong. But this black man, this leader, this and he had so much power, so much control because we trusted him. This fascinated me that we had somebody that was fighting for us because that's what he was doing. And we have some now that's fighting for us, but we don't trust them. And maybe they're not the right ones. But if they are not the right ones and you don't trust them, why aren't you, black men, stepping up to be the leader that we need? Okay. I'm going to end it with this. You don't have to be great to start, but you got to start to be great. Okay. And you have no clue of what the domino effect of that evolution of greatness is going to be. Listen, happy holidays to you, your family. I want all of y'all to be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. For the rest of your evening. And I love y'all. So hold on. Let me see if I can end it with my love. How let me see though. Hold on. Let me see how to bam there.